time to have a serious conversation about the Cavs. It's time, dude. ESPN is over here yammering about whether if Bronny's souffle was up to par that morning. Like, the fuck. The disrespect ends now. I call the shots around here. Cowboy. No, the only shots I get are shots of penicillin after playing Marvel Rivals for 16 hours. It's getting bad, dude. The Cavs have actually won 16 games in a row, which is a new franchise record, by the way. But the Cavs are not only just winning, they're also just winning like in a historic fashion. Because I read a stat here this morning that the Cavs have scored minimum 105 points in each of the past 16 dubs, which is now the second longest streak in NBA history, dating back to the 1971-72 Los Angeles Lakers, which is insane. And I feel like with good teams, the special teams, they experience it. They know this had this aura. And Kenny Atkinson said this last night that you could see it. The vibes are real. The vibes are immaculate in Cleveland right now.
You kind of know when something special is going on. You know, we got something special. And besides the basketball, right? The group is together. No one's pining for more minutes, or I didn't run this play. We're just really doing a great job of sharing it and then competing on the defensive end.
Coach Kenny has this team well put together, like it's slick hair. Dude, if anything puts this team together and close knit, it's that gel that this guy. I'm jealous. This is coming from envy, jealousy. Self-hatred. I just like, Jesus Christ. It's like, I'm already balding, dude. I don't know if y'all can see. I'm gonna look like Sam Cassell in a couple months. But no offense to Sam Cassell. He was a G back day. Point is, the Cavs are in the middle of like a historic season, and I feel like they're not being recognized, or not even being taken seriously. I know like most NBA geeks take them, seriously, and they're like, this team is the team coming out of the East. But most people, they're still looking at the Celtics. Even overall, the Thunder, Nuggets, Lakers. Lakers been a talk of the town, even though LeBron got injured. But yeah, man, in this video, I'm going to go in a bit deep regarding the Cavaliers. I'm going to talk about the Cavs. I haven't talked about the Cavs in this channel yet, dude. So if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Let's get on with the video. So when you think of Cleveland, I feel like the average NBA fan thinks of the backcourt, Spida, Darius Garland. But I want to talk about like just how good they've been. And to me, they're the best backcourt in the NBA. I mean, they're the only backcourt right now in the NBA that averages 20 points per game each. Nobody else does that right now. They are Cleveland. Those two. But then you look at the fold, and then you see Evan Mobley, a guy who finally, he's been a good player, but he took that leap. He went from good to like really good this year. I mean, looking at his stats right here, I mean, he made his All-Star. Obviously, we all saw that this year. But Evan Mobley, like, he completes this team. And I don't want to like disrespect Jared Allen or omit Jared Allen, because Jared Allen is a great player as well. But Evan Mobley complements this dynamic backcourt perfectly. Like, perfectly. And speaking of Evan Mobley, like, everybody's talking about, like, his scoring production. This dude right now is currently in the lead to win Defensive Player of the Year. Like, holy hell. Evan Mobley's a household name right now, ladies and gentlemen. Evan Mobley has arrived. He arrived. He's here now. And he's only going to continue to get better. Like, that's the thing that kind of scares me about the Cavs. It's just like, Evan Mobley's still going to improve. Garland might still have a little leap yet left. Jesus Christ. Like, this might be the beginning of something just like a streak of dominance, years of dominance with this team. I haven't even gone to their other key players on this team. Like, this team is complete, dude. They're complete. Cleveland.
Fun times in Cleveland again. Still Cleveland.
Yes, Cleveland.
What the hell?
But let's go into like the standings real quick. They have the best record in the league. We all know that. Come on. And I know they get shitted on because, like, they're in the East. The East is weak as hell, and they're over here playing weak teams, stuff like that. I don't want to hear it. Even when they play great teams in the West, they still whoop them. They already clinched a playoff spot, obviously. They already clinched their division. They're also 8.5 games ahead of the Celtics right now. They're not only like owning the East, they're like more than owning. They're like, you know, they owned it and now they're renting it out to other people. They're like, fuck it, dude. I want to make some secondary source of income right now. Like, this is just dominance. This is dominance. And I understand why the Celtics, I mean, like, they're the reigning champs. You know, you can never count them out. But, like, speaking of this season, you have to say that, like, East runs through Cleveland. The East, their landlord is Cleveland. Cleveland is getting all the secondary source of income this year, dude. And I also want to talk about like just how good they've been at home. Obviously, they're gonna have home court advantage in the playoffs, but like they have a 30-4 record inside their Rocket Arena. That's what it's called, Rocket Arena. I don't know. Rocket. They're also road warriors. That's another thing. It's like this team is not just like a one-trick pony where they're winning at home. They've won 11 straight road games. You know, if you think that, you know, you have a, like, they're coming into your town and they're going to, you know, take an off. No, they're not taking an off night in your house. They're going to come in. They're going to mollywop you, leave, take a shit in your toilet, don't flush, and then go back in it. Like this team, like 11 straight road games when they won. Dominance at home. What is the Achilles heel? And I want to talk about DeAndre Hunter for a bit. DeAndre Hunter, like when I first saw this trade, I was like, holy hell. Here we go. The rich getting richer. The NBA as well. What do you know? This is how the system works there. I don't know. I thought it was a fantastic trade for the Cavs. Kudos to the GM for pulling this off. But the Cavaliers with DeAndre Hunter have been even deadlier. And that's even crazier to say. Like, look, they've won all 12 games with him. They also have a plus 115 net rating when this dude's on the court with them. Like, what? This is just like, he just like completed them. DeAndre Hunter, the 3-and-D wing from the Atlanta Hawks, who just comes in here just like defensive versatility at its finest. Like, I know like a lot of people think about, like when they think of the Cavs, they think about like the surging offense that they have. They have the best offense net rating wise in the league. But look at their defense. They're top 7 and it's only climbing. They might have like they're so complete that they'll have the best offense in the league statistically, and then they'll have like a top 5 defense with the DeAndre Hunter addition, obviously, like, you know, it's reaping fruitions. It just seems like a team where it's just like, who the hell is going to stop them in the East? My team in the East is the Knicks, because I like underdogs, even though they're really good this year. Well, they're good, but I currently have the Cavs in the finals, you know, and it's kind of like hard to pick against them. Like, listen to this.
Cavaliers are no longer just a one-man show. Last year, they lived and died by Donovan Mitchell. Right now, he's playing 4 fewer minutes a game than he did last season, and they're winning games without him. Look at the last 4 games that they've won. They've won these 4 games with different leading scorers in each of those games.
But yeah, man, Cleveland, I really respect this team. Cleveland, just know that you have my respect. You might not have everybody else's respect yet, or, you know, you have mine. And my respect goes a long way. This way I know it doesn't. The fuck, like, for those tortured souls who religiously watch this channel, whenever I glaze a team or a player, they literally fall apart the day after. So, you know, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. But the Cavs, man, they're no longer dangerous. I think they're poisonous now. Yeah. The Cavs, this to me is the most complete team in the NBA. But yeah, man, let me know what you guys think. Am I wrong for saying any of this stuff? If you disagree with anything that I said, please shred me in the comments. You know the drill. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Peace, yo.
What the hell?